Cub Scouts, exploring, Sea Scouts, and so much more. If you're interested in getting your young one prepared for life, Scouting America is just for you. The Pathway to Adventure Council provides youth programs for character development and leadership training thousands of kids locally. I spoke with Council President Stephen Schwab and Toni Preckwinkle, President of the Cook County Board of Commissioners and Pathway Board member, to learn about the impact this organization is making. Okay, Stephen, we're going to start with you because a lot of folks know about scouting in general, but what is the Pathway to Adventure Council?
Thank you, Amy. Wonderful to be here today and appreciate the time. The Pathway to Adventure Council is 14,000 youth, 5,400 adults who work with scouts in 450 units, explore patrols, scout troops, Cub Scout packs, teaching life skills to youth from the age of about 5 up until 21 and older, and then we hope to transition those youth into adult leaders.
So there's really a lot involved in scouting. Toni, when did you get involved with it? How old were you, and what are you doing with the council now?
Well, first of all, I was a Girl Scout when I was in elementary school, but I got involved in this organization, in the Pathway to Adventure Council, on Stephen's invitation at a time when both of my grandsons were in scouting, and my oldest grandson was about to be an Eagle Scout.
I know there's a lot of folks out there who know the scouting back in the day, and so I just want to kind of pose this for both of you. What is scouting like today? Are kids learning the same thing that they learned all those years ago when we were in it?
I think it's a different organization. You know, kids can do space exploration stuff.
Wow.
There's STEM programs. So there's a lot of the original stuff, camping and troop meetings and whatever, but there are also these other activities that I think are more contemporary that appeal to young people of the moment.
Okay, so with that in mind, what can the community and organizations gain from being involved with the council?
So if you're a business employer, you're looking for employees in the future who are good citizens in their communities, have leadership potential, and are going to come into work not only with a zeal and a vigor and an excitement about their job and what they're doing, but also looking to contribute to the business in creative ways to help grow the business, not only for the business sake, but for the sake of their communities. And what scouting does, as President Preckwinkle just highlighted, is prepare youth for these different kinds of jobs. So some of our units, for example, work with the FBI. I believe we're the only council in the United States that has that. We have other units that work with the TSA. And so kids get the opportunity to work with mentors, people that they can relate to in jobs that might interest them in the future.
So it's a lot different from just building campfires and roasted marshmallows that we know from back in the day, because I know, like, I have 3 boys and 2 of them want to be detectives, but at the young age that they are, they don't know anything about the industry.
Well, this is an opportunity, I think, for them to learn that. But I don't want to denigrate the marshmallows and the campfires, because we still do that kind of thing, and that's fun for kids, too. But there are lots of opportunities in scouting to explore your interests, and that's one of the reasons that I really believe in it. As an educator, you know, this is a program that not only provides kids with opportunities to learn new things, but it's focused on character development as well, and I think that's really important.
We talked about the great benefits for kids, but there's really some good benefits, too, for organizations and the community to get involved as well.
Well, we really need help and support. Schools, religious institutions that are willing to host scout troops. We need support from the business community, not just financial support, but your leaders to help come to scout troops and talk about what you do and give scouts an opportunity to come perhaps to your business and see for themselves what kind of career they might pursue in that business. So there are lots of ways in which folks can be helpful to scouting and to young people.
And Stephen, this is really for every neighborhood. And you guys are making sure you're getting into all the neighborhoods.
That's right, Amy. We started a program under the leadership of our Scout executive, Jeff Isaac, called Restoring the Village. The focus of Restoring the Village is taking scouting into communities and neighborhoods where it either wasn't before or hasn't been in a long time, so that everybody has the opportunity to have scouting. And the major benefit for organizations and businesses is it's another way for them to give back, at the same time that they're building their own future and their own employment workforce by working with the youth. It's a mutual partnership.
Yeah, so is this the message you want the community to get about the council and about scouting today, is that there's so much more to it than there was before?
Yeah, and this is a way to invest in our young people and invest in character building in our young people, which is also important.
Yeah, how about you, Stephen? What do you hope people take away from just the chat we have, because it's so different than it was years ago?
Scouting today is not your father's Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
It is taking geocaching and going into the out of doors. It's learning how to enjoy and respect and preserve the out of doors, but in a teched up way, in a way that's still exciting for youth of all ages, working with adults who have something to teach so that when those kids become adults, they turn around and they do the same thing for the generations after. So after 110 years of scouting, we're looking forward to the next 150, and that's what we're building now.
That's fantastic. I love that there's so much more to it. But thank you both for being here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Amy.
Amy.
All right, for more information, scan the QR code on your screen. You can also give them a call or visit pathwaytoadventure.org to get involved. Visit pathwaytoadventure.org/get involved.